The Irish Funner here, and I've got another video for you today based on where homophobia originated. Okay, so results from a Judeo-Christian hating any sexual activity unrelated to childbearing. Okay, they're not the only ones. Gay women with challenge male supremacy. Women take status from. Okay, homosexuality can't be cured. Yeah, I know. They're very homophobic down in Africa. Yeah. Okay, now down to the history. So the Hebrews, who are the ancient Israelis back in the day, they say sex is shameful. Unlike the Greeks and the Egyptians. No, dog. No. This dog's going mental. No. Okay. They're the only place in the world. No. Trying to make a video here, dog. No. Now stop. No, dog. Look at him. He's going mental. No, dogs. Okay, they're going out. Okay, so here we go. Hebrews, alright, so, they're the only place in the world in the ancient world that were homophobic. Okay, due to the laws passed down from, like, the Old Testament. So other cultures, okay, this goes how different they were in other parts of the world, and some might find this disturbing, but anyway, other cultures such as the Babylonians, the, Canaanites and all that, they believe in this god called Baal, and what they do is they go into a temple with an idol, a statue, Baal. They would get naked and masturbate as a symbol of fertilization of the deity, which is God. So, jeez, a very different religion back then. The world was a different place back then. Okay, so ancient Hebrews, laws against sex led to homophobia. Yeah, it was very slowly. I mean, for hundreds of years, they were the only nation in the world that was homophobic. Okay, so there were gay priests called Kadesh, and there were homosexual rituals in Jerusalem temples. Okay, and King Josiah, he reigned from 640 to 609 BC, a long time ago. You're talking, let me think, talking early 2657 years ago, I think. Around that time, that was when he first came into power. He burnt the room of the Kadesh and began a homophobic campaign. So Josiah set anti-gay laws from Leviticus. Yeah, if you read Leviticus, it'll say like 1822. That's one of the. Just go to right full stop here. That's one of the passages that was against homosexual sex. Okay, so Sodom and Gomorrah only got homosexual interpretation in around 100 AD. So yeah, the Bible, from what I've read here, the Bible does not mention that they were killed by God because they were, homosexualizing or whatever. They were. It doesn't mention that. It was only later on. Okay, so in the ancient world, Hebrews were the only nation. Yeah, to condemn homosexuality. Yeah, I already mentioned that. Oh, okay. Genesis does not mention homosexuality as one of the sins of Sodom or Gomorrah. Jeremiah says it was the reason they're put to death was adultery and lying, and Ezekiel says it was pride, sloth, and idolatry. So I think worshipping false gods, sloth, laziness, pride. You know what that is? Maybe over cockiness, over confidence. Adultery. That's a married person having sex with someone they're not married. Lying. Giving false information on purpose. If you give false information by accident when you believe that's the truth, I don't think that counts as lying. Okay, the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs says they changed the order of nature and they went after strange flesh. I think from that they saw that as they went after strange flesh, or they changed the order of nature as homosexualizing, sodomy, whatever. Doing it with your old buddies, whatever you want to call it. They saw that as a proof, even though that was written well after, like hundreds of years after. I think that was like 100 BC or something. And alright, so here's something slightly off topic, which is interesting as well. The Jews saw the dogs as unclean. They called Gentiles dogs because they saw them as unclean, which led to the insult "son of a bitch." Yeah, because a bitch is a female dog, and it seems to have gotten a different meaning from that. So, we're copying the Jews in a lot of ways, even though we're so anti-Semitic. So there was a guy called Heliogabalus, from what I can read. He was the last truly pagan emperor. He used to take part in a gay temple prostitution. So he used to do it. But that changed. He was the last truly pagan. After his murder, his cousin Emperor Alexander Severus, his mother was a Christian, Christian. He reigned from 222 to 235 AD. So, this was the first Roman emperor who took action against the gays, even though there are a lot of Christians around there for a couple of years now. What he did was he deported homosexuals and heavily taxed gay prostitutes. So, that's the start. And it gets a lot worse. Emperor Philip, who reigned from 244 to 249 AD, banned gay prostitutes as he saw it as un-Roman and foreign. Yeah, because the way that was happening was outside of Rome. It was very common to have. In fact, it was common all over the world. It's only slowly started to become less acceptable around the world. Like in ancient Greece, from what I've heard, they used to think that being gay was really cool. Probably not now, but anyway. So in 322 AD or 223 AD, Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity, stating the law must be kept with a sword. So yeah, they're getting more aggressive at the stage. Wait for it. In 290 AD, Emperor Valentinian, who was burnt at the stake, he decided to bring burning at the stake as punishment for homosexuals. That's really when it got extreme, and that spread all over the place. I was reading more notes, but I didn't write them down. I don't have them with me at the moment, so... So yeah, a lot of this homosexuality was actually based on a lie, because they were saying later on that they were afraid because Sodom and Gomorrah, they seem to think they were destroyed for homosexuality. Because of that, they fear that if they have too many gay people living in their town or city, that God's going to destroy them. And according to what I read, there's no mention of that in the Bible. It's just they seem to come up with that idea hundreds of years after that actually happened. So if you're homophobic, you are basing your homophobia off a lie in some ways, and you're also very strict on the law based down by the Jews. So yeah, you're very Old Testament style. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I originally thought that it was the last couple hundred years, but actually what happened before that. I think it's just very slowly spread. 390 AD seemed to burn more, or seemed to spread more after that. So yeah, I'm finding this stuff very interesting, and really that's it. That's my video for today. Hope you enjoyed. Do what you feel is like, whether that be like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Thumbs up, dislike, yeah, whatever you want to do. Alright, so Irish Fun right here. I enjoyed making this video. I enjoyed researching it, and see y'all later.